So if I was a printer, right? If I was a printer, what would it do for me then?
Well, if you don't have a digital footprint at all, or one that's 10 years old, it's going to at least make you look like you're somewhat modern. Most of them I look at have a typical uh, website. It hasn't been touched for years. It doesn't explain what they do. It doesn't tell a client or a potential client what to do business with them. The messaging is not, concise and clear. So the first thing it's going to do is communicate clearly what they do, what they're interested in, how the prospect can do business with them. That's the very first thing. The next thing we're going to do is make sure that their current client base knows what they do and that they are interested in doing other things for them, right? So as you, I'm sure, know, your current client list is your low-hanging fruit. You've got just 3 ways to grow a business: sell more stuff to your current client, increase your price, or find new clients, or all 3. So we're going to hit on all 3 of those and start with the current client list and try to sell them more things, right? And then we'll expand into the other 2 areas.
We've been talking about this back and forth in detail and strategic. So I think it's worth mentioning from my own perspective and looking at somebody engaging these services or getting into this whole thing. It actually creates a digital experience for their clients, which is what we have existing mostly in the industry is a lot of analog experiences that we create for clients. And we're great at it. Most businesses are like ace, really great. But then again, probably 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we should have seriously taken it upon ourselves to make digital a huge section of our business, not only from the sales and marketing perspective, but in the onboarding, in the retention, in the customer support, and so I think what you have created is a system that does that for for printers. One that it's not exactly set and forget, but it's semi-automated and it's all prepared and it's all ready, and there's a team who would actually do it for you. So I think it's a really, really amazing thing. I mean, and I totally get it if they don't do it themselves, because I remember my first brush with automation, which was about, 14 years ago. And this was Office Autopilot. And that no longer exists. It's rebranded multiple times and we still work with them.
Yeah.
That is like, I was so amazed at what it can do, because it could sequence out a conversation, a process,
right,
and an overall experience for a client. You don't even have to do anything.
Right. And if you're on the receiving end of a well-executed campaign and automation, it's a beautiful thing. Now, if it's not well done, it's not a beautiful thing. But if it makes you feel like a welcome guest and that you are an
VIP.
honored customer, a VIP, you want more. Well, here I want to make this point. So the reality of, I'm going to go broad with technology because I've been involved with technology for a long time. I'll get into some of that other stuff later, but the reality of it is technology migrates towards the end user. So over time, we know that these customers will probably take it over themselves, right? The average digital agency client's with them 6 months. That's what I've gathered. So what we would like to do is set it up, teach them, and then have them use MarketQ as the platform, and then use us ad hoc as they need help or they have larger projects. So that's the whole goal, is for us to not just set it and forget it, but set it and teach them and then be there for support. So that's the goal.
And that's amazing too, because this is so well thought out, because you equip them with a system, you equip them with a team that either they can continuously use all throughout, or just to onboard them and launch them into it. There's education to it.
Yes.
Because there's a course, and then there's a constant kind of touch where they can kind of rely on you to basically be taught and stuff. Now, I don't know what else is in the pipeline, but to me, if you are a print business, a serious print business, and you are also looking at the landscape and deciding whether play to win, play to survive, or play to get out. Either way, putting this in the middle of it allows the value of your business to just go, you know what I mean? 'Cause you have a lead generation system built in, you have a customer relationship management system built in, you have a marketing system built in, you have education built into it. It's like in one decision, you address all of that, and you can confidently say to the person buying your business, investing in your business, or to your customers directly that all this, we got it. We got it all.
And on that top of that, Tom, we also hope that they will get into it and see the value and want to offer this to their clients so that they can then take MarketQ, brand it them, use it themselves. I'll sell it to them as a SaaS. They can then sell it to their clients, right? Because the reality of it is, as we've discussed, the print industry is losing 2% per year just because things are moving digitally. Like, who prints annual reports anymore? They're all online. If you could just start going down the list of what used to be printed, that's now available online. So we know if they would learn some of these things and learn how to speak to their clients, they could backfill the lost revenue that they're all experiencing and actually start growing by adding additional services.
Well, this has been an amazing kind of interview, and I think I want to have another one. But I want to end it with this. What's your take, Robert? Is the print business dying?
It's changing. It will never completely die, but it certainly is changing. We've seen runs are shorter. People order lower quantities. Print on demand is huge. Why order 10,000 brochures when we only need 2,000 today? So that's changed. The technology has gotten more efficient, so the cost of print has gone down. So I think it's going to continue to change, and probably it'll eventually hit a plateau. And I think marketers are waking up that direct mail is pretty cool. It's a great way. There's no filter on an inbox, on someone's mailbox like there is on an inbox. And print and digital campaigns that are linked are extremely powerful. So I don't think it's going to go away. I think it may come back a little bit, but I think it'll eventually plateau.
Evolve or die. That's what it is, right? You got to roll with the punches. You got to change with the times, and you got to kind of increase your value while staying in the lane that you're good at, right?
Yeah, and I think presidents, CEOs of companies, print companies, any company, part of their job is really projecting trends and really trying to see where things are going, and then navigating a course to be there. And they can choose to either be a follower or a leader. Everybody likes leaders. You want to be with a company that's showing you how to go, what the way is. You don't want to be the follower. So hopefully these tools will help these printing companies become leaders again and show their clients the way, and show that they are positioning themselves as leaders instead of followers. So hopefully I can help them do that.
Awesome, man. Awesome. This has been great. And I think we'll do another episode talking about like print and how it's evolving and all that. And I think it's amazing. Maybe we can talk about how print is built into a brand strategy nowadays and things like that. To everybody watching, I hope you had a great time with Robert and I. I will put in all his contact information at the end. We'll put a closing billboard here so that you can reach out to him directly. If you have someone you want me to interview, hit me up, message me, and let me know who they are, and we'll talk about real things that you can use for yourselves. This has been Tom and Robert. Thank you for watching 10MBA. We'll see you.